Hey there guys, and welcome back to another Provo.org video. I'm your host Emil, and today I'm here with Daphne Makomba. Now, a little bit about Daphne. She graduated with an LLB from the University of South Africa in 2016. She started articles at Coetzee Attorneys. She graduated with her LLM in corporate law for the University of South Africa in 2024. She is currently the child law and refugee consultant for probono.org. Based in the Johannesburg office, her passion lies in upholding social justice and human rights related matters. I can imagine you as a lawyer, especially in child law, you must be very busy.
I'm very busy, but I do enjoy working with children.
That is great. I love hearing that when people say they love the job that they're doing, but let's get straight into it. Now, the one thing I want to know is, what is the One Child a Year project about?
All right. One Child a Year project. It is a campaign that was started on the 18th of June 2014. We call it OK as an abbreviation. The aim of this campaign is for us to get legal representation for children who are in care and need of protection.
And how does the Children's Act in South Africa shape the One Child a Year project by probono.org?
The Children's Act in South Africa was created and formulated in line with the children's rights that are enacted in the Constitution. The Children's Act ensures that the children's rights are protected and are upheld. Yet, as probono.org, through our OK department, we ensure that we also uphold the Children's Act as well as the Constitution. And if you look at Section 9 of the Children's Act, it provides that when we are dealing with children's matters, the best interest of the child is of paramount importance. And we need to ensure that we protect the child, we protect the well-being of the child, and we protect their rights. That is what we are doing at probono.org in the OK department.
And what kind of issues does probono.org assist with in terms of related to children's rights? I mean, the idea like you only have legal rights per se when you turn 18.
If I may tell you, the children-related law matters, it is a vast field. There are a lot of matters that are affecting children, and we deal with quite a lot of matters. Among them, the matters that we're dealing with, we do mediations with parents who are either separating or who are divorcing. We ensure that the rights of the children are encountered in what we call a parenting plan agreement. In that agreement, we deal with the primary residence of the child. We also deal with the care of the child and the contact, maintenance, you name it. And we ensure that the child's rights are covered. And also we deal with children court proceedings. We make sure that we get legal representative who assist the child to ensure the voice of the child is heard. So, in such matters, you find that we've got matters like foster care. When a child is in need of care and protection, for example, a child is abandoned at a hospital and we need to take care of them, we ensure that the court gives an order for the child to go to a safe place or to go in foster care. That is in the hands of someone who is a relative. We also deal with matters relating to undocumented children. We liaise with the stakeholders to make sure that we get let birth registration of the children. And also we deal with non-nationals who are undocumented. We liaise with the embassies, with the consulate to ensure the children get the desired help they need. And with the admission of children at schools, we also assist with that. We also find matters where one parent is relocating with a child either within the provinces or out of the country without the consent of the other parent. Then we assist the aggrieved parent to ensure there is a relocation or reunification of the child and both parents. The children's department is very vast. We also deal with children who have been allegedly molested or sexually abused. We work in connection with the Teddy Bear Clinic to ensure the children or the child gets therapy. I think that's a brief summary of the OK department when it comes to children matters.
So the one thing I want to know personally is, whenever I hear people say, oh, you only have legal rights at 18, what laws or what rights do children actually have?
Oh, the children have a lot of rights.
Oh,
Yes, of course. The children, they have a right to be protected. They have a right to education, the equality right as well. They also have a right to ensure that they are in safe environments. They also have a right to medical attention, that is the right to life, that is also covered, and also to be protected. You see, we also have human trafficking and child law.
no, that's true.
Yes, so we ensure that we protect our children from any harm that can be caused. So as well as you see in the Constitution, the children's rights are also explained, they're included, seeing and giving an interpretation that the child is the most important person. Because remember, for us to have a good future and a good society moving forward, we need to protect it from the onset. Of course, when I am below the age of 18, I am a child and I don't have the capacity for me to be able to represent myself. Hence, we are there as the OK Project to ensure that the voice of the child is heard.
Yep.
And now in matters like when we deal with mediation and the family advocate, if you're a child who is of age, maybe from 12 up to 17, we give you a chance to give your voice. We call it the voice of the child. We ensure that you tell us, where do you want to stay? Which parent? How do you want to be communicated with? So surely the children have rights. It's only unfortunate that maybe we are not promoting the children's rights enough for them to know them.
One thing I want to know is I just want to take it back a bit. You were talking about earlier about parents and the divorce and everything, right?
Yes.
And that does bring up some challenges. So what are some of the challenges faced by both parents and children?
Hey, we're really facing a lot of challenges that there I can tell you. Sometimes the parents, they don't understand that the battle they are fighting is not between themselves. It is for the best interest of the children. You'll find there are circumstances where spouses are separating, or maybe partners are separating or divorcing. They will end up being spiteful towards each other and using the child. For instance, I will say as a spouse, I'm not going to pay maintenance because if I pay maintenance, you will also be well looked after. Forgetting that that is going to deprive the child. And also the other parent will say, all right, I'm just going to fix you. I'll take the child to the UK and let's see what you're going to do. Forgetting that the child needs both parents in their lives. So you find that it becomes difficult for the child. They put the child in a predicament where now they have to choose. Do I have to be on mom's side or on dad's side? But on our side, we ensure that that is not the case. Hence, we have the parenting plan agreement. We do something on paper that is made an order of court and that the parties need to adhere to. If they don't adhere to, then it's in contempt of court. Then we go to court again to contest that.
So the next question I'm going to ask is a bit of a heavy question. I don't know how else is best to say it, but what are abused children's rights? And if possible, could you talk a bit about manipulation? Because I know in a lot of divorce cases, the child is kind of put as poor, as like a pawn saying, oh no, mom loves you more, dad loves you more. So well, what rights does a child of abuse have?
All right. The child who are in abusive relationships, they are well protected by the law. Remember, we also have the other laws that deals with maybe sexually related matters. They also affect children. So should it happen that the child is being, I will give an example, being sexually abused. Say the person who is taking care of a child is sexually abusing the child. If there is awareness and the child knows this is abuse, the child is open to report to the next person, maybe a teacher at school, maybe another parent, maybe an aunt and uncle. When they report that person who receives the allegation, they should take the child to the nearest police station, or they can even contact our offices at probono.org, and as the OK department, we will assist further. They can also contact the Teddy Bear Clinic. they assist as well with such. From the police station, they do the normal process, they open the docket, and we can also appoint a legal representative to ensure that the perpetrator serves time. So surely the child is protected, and we don't end there. We ensure the child receives therapy so that they come back into the society healed and not continue as a damaged person.
So with the whole child law, it is sometimes a very sensitive topic, and I can imagine there's a lot of lawyers as well that do want to get involved. So how can those attorneys and lawyers get involved with probono.org?
All right. Now you have raised a very good question. Hence, we're calling this a one child a year campaign. We are saying, as a legal representative, why don't you adopt one child? It's not enough for you to say, I'm here to serve social justice, I'm here to speak as the voice of the child, and you don't put your words into motion. One needs to put their words into motion. And when we're dealing with the child-related matters, one has to be cleared by the police services that you don't have any offenses relating to children, and you can work with children. Not anyone can just come in and say, hey, can I work with children? However, as a lawyer, you're already an official of the court, and due diligence has been done on you, and you are a member of the society who is there to uphold the law. So you are already in a good position to work with children. So you can come and tell me and say, listen, Daphne, I really want to work with children, but I don't have any clue on child law-related matters. That's why we are here. We offer workshops, we offer webinars to the legal practitioners. We do offer some child law-related materials that can help you in working with child-related matters. And we hold your hand throughout the matter. If you want some guidance, we are definitely there to do that. In addition to that, we work with the Department of Social Development, they call it DSD, where the social workers are. They also assist us when dealing with children-related matters and the children cause proceedings. And not all child-related matters go to court. Some we sit down and mediate. Hence, we have mediators on board. Some we just sit down with the parents and speak as normal human beings and make sure the best interest of the child is covered. So we are really there to equip the legal practitioners that are willing to come on board.
So these lawyers and legal protection, taking from last point. So these lawyers and legal practitioners, they can join probo.org through the website, or is there a sign-up sheet for them to go to?
Of course, if the lawyers would like to join us, they can go to the probono.org.za website. From there, they will be able to see what we do, all about probono.org, and also there is a sign-up form. They can complete that form. It will definitely come to probono.org, and we will communicate and contact them further. And should also they want to contact the OK department specifically, they can contact us. This is the email address, okocay@probono.org.za. We will surely respond to them at our earliest convenience. But we would really love to have them on board, because one of the challenges we are facing, we don't have the capacity to assist as much children as we want to assist. So sometimes you find that we do have matters that really need legal representation, but we have a few attorneys on board. We end up losing the aim of 1 year, one child a year campaign, because you end up having one legal practitioner with 5 children. But we really want to have one legal practitioner per child and ensure that they help assist them effectively.
Oh, Daphne, thank you so much for coming on. You really opened my eyes more to the law, especially with child law as well. And thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy this, look out for the next episode. And if you guys did enjoy this episode, you can go visit probono.org's website, see other cool stuff that they do. I've been visiting every now and then, see the work they do. I really do love what they're doing over there, especially with getting a whole law community, if I could say, involved with trying to making it a better place for everyone. But if you did like the video, please leave a like, share the video with your friends, family, and coworkers, like I always say, and we will see you in the next one. Daphne, I just want to say thank you again.
Thank you very much for having me.